Hey, I'm Mona Black, and today we're going to be making some scrumptious Reese's Crunchy Peanut Butter Pie. It is delicious anytime, and everybody just loves it. Okay, first off, we're going to be starting with two of the chocolate. They're already the pre-made ready crust. You're going to have two of them. This recipe does make two pies. First off, we're going to be adding one 8-ounce container of the cream cheese. That is Philadelphia cream cheese. Now what we're going to do with that first is we're going to take and kind of mix this up where it makes it really smooth and creamy. This cream cheese is kind of softened a little bit. Once you get this mixed up really good, then next we're going to add one 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk. Okay, we're going to be sure that we take our spatula with the cream cheese, since we mixed it up first, and get it out from around the edges. A lot of times you know how it'll do around the bowl, it'll just stick, and then when you go to sometimes to dip your pies out, you'll have a little bit of that hard cream cheese left, so we're just wanting to make sure that it's mixed up really well. Then next what we're going to be adding is 3/4 of a cup of crunchy peanut butter. Now you can use any kind of peanut butter that you like, as long as it's crunchy. And if for some reason your family or whoever you're making this delicious pie for doesn't care for the crunchy, you don't have to use crunchy, you can use creamy. Just gives it a little bit of that little crunch and a little bit of extra flavor of actually tasting a piece of peanut. Okay, so here we got this mixed up. Then we're going to be adding 1/4 of a cup of lemon juice, 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Then we're going to be adding 1/4 of a cup of chocolate hot fudge. It's ice cream topping. And it's like, you can use any Smucker's, Hershey brand, whatever, but it's the hot fudge that goes on ice cream. We're going to add that into our mixture here. Just gives it a little bit of that chocolate and then the peanut butter flavor. That's why we're calling this pie the Reese's Crunchy Peanut Butter Pie. Okay, once you get this mixed up really well, the last thing that we're going to be adding is going to be 8 ounces of Cool Whip. And if you really want to make your pie go a little bit further and you want a bigger, taller pie, a little bit fluffier, you can add the 12 ounces. There is room enough in the pie crust to do that. But I just liked it with the 8 ounce, so that's the way that we're going to do it today. Just mix this up really well. It smells so good with that peanut butter and that chocolate blending together. Okay, once you get this mixed up, what we're going to do is scoop this over into our 2 pie shells. And then we're going to garnish these with some sliced pieces of the little miniature Reese's peanut butter cups. I always like to leave a little bit on them beaters for licking later. Okay, here we go. So what you're going to do is kind of just try to halfen this. Put maybe half of the mixture in this pie shell. Then we're going to put the other half in this pie shell, and we're going to just spread them out. You can leave a little bit in the bowl too if you got family members like mine that love to lick the bowl, lick the beaters. Okay, then you just take your spatula, and all you're going to do is just kind of swirl this around in the top. Make sure that it's kind of spread out. Okay. There we go. Delicious. Then we're going to take the little miniature Reese cups, and all you're going to do, this is for just to garnish it, just kind of cut it in half with your knife, then take each little piece, and just as you just kind of cut it in half, just let it fall anywhere that it wants to fall, and that'll be your pretty little garnish. Let's get these put on here. And everybody just loves peanut butter and chocolate. So this is always a hit. A lot of people's favorite. Okay. And you want to use probably about 8 of these per pie. So I have about maybe 16 of them here. If you see that you don't want to use quite as much, that's fine. Or if you do. This is what your pie is going to look like. Okay. Then what we're going to do is let you see, we garnish it. Once you go to serve it, you can kind of garnish it on a plate and just put chocolate on it, on your plate to garnish it. And I did just put some of this hot fudge in the microwave and melt it a little bit and drizzle it over. And what we're going to do is just take us a little bite of this delicious pie. That is so wonderful. Get you some ingredients, try it, eat and enjoy.